Hey there, my friends, family, and ranch files. Doc Pierce here, and I thought I'd give you a quick high tunnel greenhouse update. It is November 8th, 2023, and it is currently 84 degrees outside. It's about 2 o'clock, and unbelievable weather. We haven't had any sub-freezing weather for 2 weeks now. So I'm super happy that I decided not to pull all the peppers off these hot pepper plants. These are the ghost peppers right here. And the reason is all the green ones are starting to ripen up, which is pretty cool. Nice looking peppers. And what's even more amazing to me is the pepper plants are sending out new leaf shoots. Most of them. I don't know if you can see it there. There it is. But I don't know if these shoots will amount to anything, but even the sweet peppers over on the other side are all sending out new shoots. So, and the good news is we don't have any freezing weather predicted for the next 10 days. So most of these, I know I say so a lot, don't I? So most of these I think will ripen up nicely. I won't have green peppers, I'll have nice red or orange peppers. The longer they go, the darker red they get, but also the bugs like them more, so I pick them typically when they're orange because I don't lose as many to the insects. But you can see what that freeze did 2 weeks ago. It just killed the tops of all these plants. Even though the greenhouse was shut up, the cold still got through and I thought we were done. But pretty amazing, resilient plants. And I'm going to try to overwinter these, which means I'll cut them down to just a small stalk and maybe throw some hay or something over the top of them and see if they'll come back again next year. Yeah, see, there's a nice little leaf. It's coming back. Cool. As far as the tomatoes go, there's still some green ones on there, and I just did a harvest, and look what I came up with. They're not the prettiest, but I think they'll be pretty tasty. At the bottom there's probably a dozen bell peppers and different colored bell peppers in there, green and yellow, I think it was. So that's probably, oh my gosh, probably, I want to say 10 pounds worth of tomatoes in November. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I did still find a tomato hornworm. These little turkeys never die, but they've gone. There's not many of them. And he was eating on a dead plant, so I just took him and threw the whole plant outside. The beets are covered with aphids. I have to find some ladybugs to throw in here. There's been swarms of ladybugs, but since the high tunnel's been closed up, they didn't get in here. Now these beets, no aphids. Garlic is doing well. Friend of mine, Gary, just sent me a video on strawberries that are grown in hothouses in Japan, and these were the most expensive, supposedly the most delicious strawberries in the planet, and a single strawberry sold for like 350 pounds. That must be close to 500 bucks, $500. Incredible. So maybe these will come out. I'll just charge like $10 a strawberry. So pretty good. All the tomatoes on this side, you can see the plants themselves are toast, except for the bottoms. Bottoms are still alive, and you can see there's still quite a few tomatoes on there I've got to come by and pick. I haven't done this side yet, but that's not bad. Yeah, these guys, these are sauce tomatoes. I'll probably make tomato powder out of them. And what that means is I'll take them and freeze dry them, and then just blend them, then freeze dry them, crunch up the result into a powder and package it. So then what you can do with tomato powder is if you add just a little bit of water to it, you have tomato paste. If you add a little bit more water to it, you get tomato sauce. You add more water to it, you get tomato juice. So that's pretty cool. Pretty versatile product. But these tomatoes have so much sugar in them, the sugar actually forms on the, oh my goodness, look at all the tomatoes in there. the sugar actually forms on the powder and makes it kind of hard to preserve because it gets a little sticky. Oh, goodness me. Should I take them? Yep. They're not deep red, but I think on the counter they will ripen up pretty nicely. Oh, that feels like a good one. There we go. Funny looking, but like I said, I think they'll be pretty tasty. I don't know if they'll go into pasta sauce or tomato powder or what. I made probably about a gallon of salsa using the tomatillos and the bell peppers and some of the jalapenos that I grew here. They're still going strong. I took a bunch of these off and the salsa came out really good, if I do say so myself. So I put about a half a gallon in jars and I freeze dried the rest for later use. So anyways, thought you might just like to see what was going on. The blueberries are doing well. The apple tree, this is a Gala apple right here. This one I think is a Honeycrisp. I don't know if you remember, but earlier in the summer the bugs came through and took every bit of green off of them. Yeah, that is... Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a Honeycrisp. That's a red maple. I don't know why I bought that. I thought maybe maple syrup at some point, but the weather here isn't good for that. But it's still a nice tree. And it was on sale. I think it was Walmart had them 50% off, so I grabbed it. They put 50% off anything, I'll buy it. All right, let's see what else. Oh, kumquat tree. Look at these guys. They're starting to show a little bit of color. I'll probably get a handful of kumquats. Figs. My entire fig crop was one fig. These are fig trees right here, 3 of them. And ooh, that one fig was delicious. So promises of things to come. Get off of there, you grasshopper. This is the best my broccolis looked all year. I don't know if anything's going to come out of that, but it's coming back. It was just covered with these worms. I don't know what kind they were, but they like broccoli. That's the only place I saw them. Celery, I chopped out some celery. It was tasty and it's good. I freeze dried some of the tops for use later, but they're so thin they get wilted really easily. But good stuff. All right, guys, I think that's everything. You've seen the whole shooting match. Anyways, much love and many blessings. Doc Pierce out.